at Utopia, we believe that knowledge is power. My name's Sue Robertson. I am here to empower you through knowledge and motivation, and I'm not a professor. Let's get to learning. In today's video, we are learning how to make a Sagittarius fall in love with you, which, if you haven't already seen my video on Sagittarius male and or Sagittarius female, then you should do that just to get the full picture. And if you have seen them, then you know how important this video is. Because Sagittarius is known as the bachelor sign, in this video, we are finally learning how to lock them down. Super exciting. So let's just get into it. One of the main things with getting a Sagittarius fall in love with you is honestly just to be fun and to have fun. Sagittarius are one of those signs that are very much more interested in having fun and living life than necessarily building a life. So showing that you can be that fun partner, that you are a person who also, values having a good time and aren't, like a stick in the mud or whatever, is a very, very big thing with a Sagittarius. You want to be a person that they connect to a good time, that they're like, oh, every time I'm with this person, I have a good time. They're always positive, always upbeat, fun. This is the person that I enjoy having in my life. And they don't necessarily want all those seriousness and all those serious talks. They don't necessarily need a confidant. They need like a fellow clown. In a similar type of vein, but also different, don't be boring. The number one thing they hate is being tied down. And the second thing is they hate being bored, like all of the fire signs. So don't be boring. And part of being boring is being predictable. Don't be predictable. So don't ever let them know everything about you. Always sort of reveal things. And, the bigger, the better. They'll be like, oh, really? Like, you are not boring. I keep figuring things out about you. Be Shrek, be an onion, have layers and have stories and have all of this background that are just like, oh my God, every time you open your mouth, it's interesting. And every time we hang out together, I find out something new. Like, you'll be a puzzle, and they love that. And be willing to accompany them on crazy adventures. As long as, number one should always be keep yourself safe. So if you're feeling like what a Sagittarius is up to is unsafe, obviously do not risk your health for it ever. But if it's just something like, okay, this might take a while, this might not be as fun as we think, just do it. Be able to make those crazy decisions, to just go with the flow, just follow their lead and be spontaneous and show that, I am up for a good time. I am up for risking a little. Do that. And that is something that you'll probably have to thank yourself for. Like, so much of the time we keep ourselves from having fun or from trying something new, and we end up loving it, and Sagittarius are those people who will push you to do something new. And if they're reaching out to you, that means something, and grab their hand and go along. But you should also take initiative to new adventures, and in general, just being adventurous, being spontaneous, and keeping things fresh. Sagittarius love newness, they love freshness, and this also translates, to other areas of life. And if you're an adult, I'm sure you know what I mean. And if you're not an adult, then I don't want you to know what I mean. Bottom line is that Sagittarius like trying new stuff. But like I mentioned, Sagittarius just hate being tied down and smothered. So absolutely not only give them space, but also be independent and show that you are independent, and not just financially and emotionally or whatever, but show that you have fun without them as well. Sagittarius love being in a lot of different groups. And you should also have your own groups that they know, okay, she doesn't or he doesn't always have to be part of my group. And they also are not just faking having fun with me. They actually do go to parties. They actually do travel, and just, Sagittarius are that kind of sign where it actually helps to not spam your story, but sort of put out these crumbs of oh, look how interesting of my life is on Instagram or Snapchat or whatever. And it doesn't make them jealous. It just makes them feel like you're the kind of person that they could actually potentially share something with, because you're not just around them all the time. You have all of these friends and you have all of these interests and hobbies, and you live your own life. And they absolutely want you to be yourself. They are very interested in a lot of different types of people and just getting to know different types of people. And being yourself and being genuine is a part of having a good time and being a good person to be around. And they also want you to laugh and enjoy yourself. And obviously don't fake it, but don't be afraid to just, laughter is so beautiful, because when people laugh, they're just genuinely themselves and they're just on this wave. Sagittarius love that. They love that genuineness, and they love that you're actually having fun, that you don't care if your laugh sounds stupid or if you're admitting to enjoy a movie. They're not hipsters, if you like a dumb movie, a basic movie, that is awesome. Just like whatever you like and just have enthusiasm and have fun. And that is something that makes them be like, oh shit, this is an awesome person. They're just laughing, hanging out, being yourself, and admitting to what they actually like. They're not pretending. And making them laugh and making others laugh in general is also a huge plus. Being that type of person that just not necessarily is the life of the party, but that makes the party better. That is like contributing by being there. Sagittarius is also just can't be quiet. They can't, like STFU, they can't. And they love having conversations, and they love talking about things with people with a different view than them. That's also where being yourself comes in. Like, they want to see your actual opinions, and just being able to match the Sagittarius in conversation, being a good conversationalist, having something interesting to say, having your own point of view, and being able to talk a lot is something that will get you a long way with the Sagittarius. Like, Sagittarius are that partner who lies in bed at night and just keeps talking to like midnight when you went to bed at 10, and they appreciate that in a partner, and being able to like talk about philosophy or history or art or whatever, and just being able to really think around things and talk around things, and showing up in that kind of way and consistently, and just just babbling with them and showing your point of view and being an intellectual challenge to them. That is something that is so highly placed in the Sagittarius book. Sagittarius is also one of those more masculine signs, so definitely like let a Sagittarius, especially a man, I'll let them chase. Sagittarius, as you know, Sagittarius is the archer. Sagittarius, like, they have their bow, they're a hunter, and they, like I said, they really, really enjoy a challenge. So be that challenge for them. Be someone they have to chase. Don't be someone who's just readily giving yourself up. It's not fun. So sort of like just give out hints and be in the same circles, and then just let them like really, really get you, and make them feel like you're a challenge. Like I mentioned, definitely be social and let it be known that you are social. And also be curious and open-minded. Sagittarius themselves are very curious and open-minded, and they obviously appreciate that trait in another human being as well. They want to feel like you are their partner. You would like watch documentaries with them, read the same books as them, and just like, participate in different types of things, be open to different worldviews, and being open to change, and being open to like travel to different countries and see different types of spiritualities and whatever. Like, they don't want to be with a close-minded person. They want to be with someone who will mold by time and, like, transform into different types of people with different types of views. And Sagittarius does do that, and that is something that they need in their journey from a partner as well. As well as, like I said, they love learning, and they want someone who's willing to learn with them. If not, then that person becomes boring. And be playful and open to dumb fun and sort of like the childish fun, like, snowball fights and stuff like that. And also in general, just outdoors activities. Sagittarius love being outdoors. So be like open to like try to skate, even though it might be corny, or surfing and just hiking and being outside. But also, like I said, just generally like dumb fun, like like paintball and laser tag and just all of these things that we as adults might be like, oh, that's a little like childish, but actually it's fun. That's the type of fun that Sagittarius love, because like they're not afraid to show that they're enjoying it themselves, and you have to be able to lay aside your inhibitions if you want a Sagittarius to fall in love with you. And just be very positive. Like, don't be a vibe kill ever. Sagittarius don't necessarily want to go deep. They don't necessarily want to comfort someone who's crying. Want to like just have fun, and so be fun. And don't be fake, but be fun, and try to focus on the positive. And definitely don't nag them. Don't like triple text them or whatever. They're just living their life, and they like get to their phone when they get to their phone, and they don't want to always be thinking and stuff like that. So that being said, I have a lot of videos on this channel about different zodiac signs, like the traits, male and female, and how to make them fall in love with you. I only have, I think, 3 left on this journey, and then I'll get into other astrology things, but I also have a lot of different videos as well. My tagline is knowledge is power, and I do try to share knowledge on this channel to empower you and to motivate you and everything. So hopefully I'll see you again. Bye.